fellow preppers, 'tis I, the Rumpled One. I just got back from the gym working out. I have to prep my body. But while I was at the gym, I had a real sobering thought. I don't know why I thought this or why it came to mind, but I just realized something. Has anybody imagined or visualized what a revolution in this country would look like? I mean, do we realize that we the people, what we would be fighting against? I mean, when you know how much the government spends on the military, you see Homeland Security with their new armored vehicles, their officers in the full ballistic gear, armor gear. There's satellites that can track people. They can watch people go inside tents and houses. I mean, have you seen those Apache helicopters? I mean, it would be a massacre. I mean, can you think, even if you're in a rural location, think about it. You and a couple of your neighbors, if you've got 40 acres or more, there's going to probably be a quarter mile or more between houses. The population density per square mile isn't going to be that high. And a full battalion comes over with tanks, bazookas, automatic weapons, 50 caliber machine guns mounted on these tanks. We really don't have a chance. I mean, it would just be horrific. If a group of preppers or militia, whatever you want to call them, revolutionists, stormed Washington, D.C., and they said, okay, we've got to quash this, it would just be a meat market out there. People would just be getting cut in half. There's just no way that we, the people, can really revolt. I think we let the government get too big and too powerful. What are our chances? I mean, the only chance we would have is if somewhere in the military there was a rogue captain, major, general, lieutenant, or somebody that can commandeer some equipment, basically steal some equipment to fight back. But still, we'd be outnumbered. Not to mention, if a revolution were to break out, if you think about it, they'd probably bring in some UN troops. We've all heard about the FEMA camps and about the blue helmets that are already being trained on U.S. soil, Chinese soldiers, Russian soldiers, etc. I mean, it's kind of sad when you think about it that this is the brink that we're on. But I mean, it's almost as if Big Brother's too big to fight. It's not like I'm saying let's give up, but I mean, there's got to be a way that we the people can get control back. I mean, why am I talking about this as a prepper? Because we got to prepare. We have to prepare for every eventuality. And if some kind of civil unrest were to break out, I mean, think about it. You might have to fight two fronts. You might have to fight, people who are out there rioting, looting, or whatever, and then you might have to fight the government, who's basically going to probably enact martial law and try and confiscate your guns and all your preps. I mean, it's almost like on one hand you lose, on the other hand you lose. I mean, we've got to find a way to win. I'd love to hear some of your ideas on this, because right now, I really don't see what the answer is. Not if the government keeps going the way it goes. Not if we the people, aren't concerned about our Constitution. I mean, most people watching this video are probably going to agree with me. But how do we reach those people who haven't even thought about it? That's what we have to do. That's what has to get broadcast out there. That's what needs to get talked about. Somehow we got to reach the masses. I mean, Ron Paul talks about the Constitution, but how much airtime does he get compared to, Obama or Obama Light, Romney? I mean, really? what are we going to do about it? I mean, we can make these videos and we can send them to our friends and post them on Facebook and Twitter, but how do we really get out there and reach our fellow citizens and say, hey, we got to do something? Because, you know, maybe in your small town or suburban or in your city, maybe there's a group that's organized that might give them, you know, put up some type of fight, some type of battle, but it's going to be like, you know, some little pee-wee football team playing against, you know, the Super Bowl champions. It would just be a slaughter, a massacre. I mean, think about it. I don't care how much ammo you have and how many AKs or AR-15s you've got. You can only hold your position so long if they've got an endless supply of soldiers attacking you. I mean, you just have to think about that. You know, you might have to think about evade, avoid, escape. This is some serious stuff. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow, but it might not be tomorrow, but it will be a tomorrow when it happens, because one day everything's going to seem like normal, and then the next day the stuff's going to hit the fan. Are you prepared? Think about it, because if you fail to prepare today, then you are failing to prepare for tomorrow. Okay? Think about it.